G docket, which is Dominion's RSA. Gone through the parties. I know DCA hasn't filed anything in this case, so I think we're good to proceed. The purpose of this status conference was really just to give you all an opportunity to present your opinions on how to proceed in light of the recent filings. And the filings I'm referencing are the letters that were filed. I think Dominion filed one on September 13th, 2024. And then ORS filed one on September 20th, 24 in response. And of course, also the upcoming statutory deadline that we have to take into consideration, which is that the commission is to issue an initial order in this case by October 15th of 2024. So with that said, without getting too much into the substance of your differing positions, do you all have suggestions or input sort of from a procedural perspective as to how the commission could proceed in this matter with these outstanding issues? And I'll go to the company first. Do you all want to weigh in?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I think, everybody has kind of exhausted the requirements that are laid out in the RSA statute. So the commission has everything in its file to make a decision to issue the initial ruling. We haven't talked to Don about this, but the company would be happy to file a proposed order if that would be helpful. I think that would be a logical next step, kind of given the fact that the company and ORS have a difference of opinion in how certain things are calculated regarding the filing. So that's my thought. I'm certainly open and welcome to other ideas, and I'm not suggesting that that's the best one. There may be a better one out there.
Okay, thank you, Chad, for that. Donna, do you have any thoughts or any response to that?
Responses, I agree with Chad in that, I mean, the commission has all the information and comments from parties that it can make a decision based on the information that has been provided thus far. As it relates to a PO, I mean, if the commission would like the parties to draft a PO, I'm sure ORS will be able to present something.
Questions?
Zero.
Yeah.
No, so the parties are content to, they've paid their money and ready to take their chances, right? I mean, we really have a significant difference of position, and both parties clearly believe that the commission has everything it needs to make its decision on the merits, given those filings. All right.
Okay.
And
I'm sorry, David. I didn't hear the initial
Me neither.
thing that you were saying. I kind of caught the tail end.
Okay. Basically, I was reiterating your position.
Okay.
That you think the commission has adequate information, respectively, for each party vis-a-vis your filings to make a determination. In other words, each party is willing to take their chances, like their position, and right. Speaking plainly, a fair enough position to take, I think.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
right, David. And if something changes between the company and ORS, we certainly will reach out to y'all and let you know.
Okay. Well, and as to the proposed order, we'll leave that up to you all as to if you want to do that.
Yeah, I think proposed
help.
orders would certainly be helpful.
Okay.
Let's see, given that we have a statutory deadline of October 15th. I've just recently been brought into this, so I'm still kind of getting getting caught up. But I understand that we have a statutory deadline for a determination on October 15th. Where's that order issuance date?
That's the initial order issuance date is
That
October
is
15th.
hard coded in the law. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, given that and given the proximity of that to today, how long would the parties need? I guess, how quickly would you be able to provide proposed orders?
But
I mean, granted that I know that's an open-ended question. Perhaps that's something that bears, discussion on your part, with whatever resources you may have at your disposal. But, we don't have a lot of time here. So I guess to the extent that you choose to file proposed orders, we're going to need them pretty quickly. We've got what, three weeks? Is that
yeah,
right?
Yeah, just looking at the
Yeah.
calendar.
Yeah. It's basically 3 weeks from yesterday is
Yep.
well,
what I'm looking at. And I presume, well, I probably shouldn't do that. I'll guess that this matter will likely show up on the commission's agenda for next week, assuming that they are going to meet next week. I don't know that yet.
well, Chad, not to interrupt, but I happened to pull that up, and we are number 3
Okay. All right.
on the
Well,
October 3rd agenda.
maybe I know a
So,
little bit more about this regulatory law than I realized. Okay. That's good.
yeah, so
All right.
I
So
mean,
that's good. So,
Geez. Okay. Well, then that makes it
Yeah,
very
that's-
limited. And okay, so
what,
once again, I'm sort of running to get caught up here. I like when I say I was recently brought in, I mean like
Just now.
like 3:00. Okay.
that's what you, David, that's what you
plenty
get
of
for
time.
walking by Sandra's office at the wrong time.
So okay. Well, in light of that,
well,
that would be
David,
of limited value. Yes.
if I mean, that is a quick turnaround for everybody. I mean, I think at best it'd be October 1st to be able to get something. But I mean, let's be honest. I'm speaking something you always tell young lawyers not to do in front of your client, but I'm speaking offhand, spitballing here. I mean, I think there's an agenda meeting on October 10th as well. If the commission would like a longer runway, I mean,
Well, let me suggest this. So, in my, cursory review of the filings, there are some items for which there is disagreement, and others in which there is agreement. And we're not going to, get into the minutia of those things, but it is within the realm of reason, I think, to limit the scope of proposed orders to those issues upon which there is disagreement between the parties. You guys picking up what I'm putting down here?
Oh, yeah.
And
for sure.
perhaps limiting the scope of such proposed order to the issues in controversy might be helpful to the parties.
Yep.
Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, I think that's fair, David.
All right. So,
And then I hear what you're saying. The October 10th date is also perhaps an opportunity, even though it is currently on the agenda for the 3rd.
do we know we're going to have a meeting?
Yeah, we do know we're going to have a meeting. So we may need to talk further about that. And then follow up.
Yeah, obviously they could carry it over if they
Right.
wanted to.
Right.
And we can have a special meeting as well.
Yeah, if we
had
needed to. Yeah. But I mean, the deadline is the 15th, which is the following Tuesday after the 10th, right? So I think we probably, it's either going to be the 3rd or the 10th for the decision.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
what we could do is if y'all could maybe give us a little time to kind of caucus internally, maybe we can have a discussion with ORS and just shoot y'all an email.
Great.
Yeah.
Keeping in mind, what you've just said, and I certainly don't want to put any unnecessary burdens and time crunches on y'all. We can just shoot you an email maybe tomorrow, just letting you know what we're able to do, and then hopefully that will suit you. And if it doesn't, you let us know. We can readjust.
Okay, please do. I think that would be really helpful. To just, yeah, if you can get together and then send us an email tomorrow, letting us know, where you stand, because yeah, you may need to have some conversations between the two of you. So
Okay.
okay.
We can,
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of dropped a lot of,
I know.
proposed actions here in very, very short turnaround times. I mean, I think we appreciate that you got to think about that for a minute and see what bandwidth you have to work with and et cetera, et cetera. So, I mean, I think we appreciate that.
well, hey, we recognize that maybe this is a little different RSA than what we're kind of used to. So we want to be sympathetic to the things that you've got to do over there as well. So.
Okay.
Yeah, might
We
be a lot of
appreciate
different. Might be a lot of different. If we're
Yeah.
being candid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's okay. That's okay. All right. Very good. Stan,
All right.
All right.
sorry.
Yeah, no, I sorry, go ahead, Donna.
No, I didn't have anything.
Okay. All right.
Was
Well,
just agreeing.
all right. Well, I think we're good. We'll look to hear from you tomorrow then.
Yep. Very good. We'll be in touch.
All right. Thank
All
you
right,
guys.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
See you. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Okay. I think